Hi friends, it's Jade from Sweet Softies, and I'm really excited to do this yarn review here. This is for the Baby Snuggle yarn by Hobbii, and I recently got to try it out for a few of my projects, and I can't wait to share about it because I am just in love with this yarn. So if you've ever tried velvet or Chanel or even blanket yarn before, you'll know what I mean. It's super bulky, quick to work up, and that makes large amigurumis easy to make with fewer stitches. So definitely check it out if you love quick and easy projects but want big amigurumis. And it's just so plush and soft. So at the end of this video, I'll also share some projects and free patterns with you. I have a few that I've made using the Baby Snuggle yarn, and I'll also put all of these pattern links in the description box below for you to check out. All right, so let's talk about the Baby Snuggle yarn. The first thing I want to mention is the color selection. So Hobbii does a really great job of having a wide variety of colors available for the Baby Snuggle line. As you can see, I've made my amigurumi in an assortment of colors, and as an amigurumi designer or amigurumi artist, you'll want to have a good variety of colors to choose from so that you can stick with the same brand, stick with the same thickness and type of yarn to make your amigurumis look neat and consistent throughout. When I look for brands or fibers to use, I specifically try and find ones that have a good assortment of colors. Now they come in so many different beautiful pastels, as you can see my amis here. I tend to like the pastel colors for my own amigurumis, but they also have really nice, bold and vibrant colors too. So there's a wonderful choice of different colors to work with here. I've made so many little, you can see the little octopus squishes I have here. They have so many great varieties, so you can make a lot of the same with different colors. So definitely check them out if you'd like to get this kind of velvety plush yarn that comes in a bunch of different shades. Let's talk about the texture and feel of Baby Snuggle as well. The Baby Snuggle yarn is actually pretty durable, so unlike the other yarns I've worked with before, like other blanket yarns that tend to break easily, I don't experience the issue with Baby Snuggle. I do notice that with Baby Snuggle, the amigurumi comes out to be really nice and plush and soft. Some of the other blanket yarns I've used, like Burnout Blanket, creates an amigurumi that's quite a bit more stiff, so it's not really cuddly and snuggleable. I just love the Baby Snuggle yarn because, as its name implies, it's actually good to snuggle with. So all of my amis here, you can see, have really nice flexibility. It's not too rigid or stiff at all, and it's definitely easy to cuddle with. Oh, going back to that point on durability, the reason why I mentioned that is because sometimes you may need to frog your work as you're going, and some of the yarns I've used before would break apart when you frog it, or in other words, pull it apart and unravel your work. And this is not an issue with the Baby Snuggle yarn. So it's a lot easier to unravel the Baby Snuggle without actually breaking your strand, which is really important too. You don't want it to become disintegrated when you, have little ones who are probably going to play with it a lot. You don't want yarn that's going to be too delicate for that. I'm definitely grateful that this yarn has a lot of integrity and won't break apart easily, so excellent quality to work with. One thing I have noticed about this yarn though is that it does have some fluff that comes off at the very tip of the strand, sometimes when I'm working. So I simply just pinch it and toss it into the wastebasket. It's kind of inevitable. It's kind of inevitable with this type of yarn for it to happen. So if you have any kind of velvet or Chanel yarn, you'll notice that there is some fluff coming off. But I only notice it at the very ends of strands and not in the middle of projects. So it's a very easy fix. And as you can probably see from my amigurumi, The Baby Snuggle yarn doesn't have really good stitch definition, which means that the stitches look kind of blended. And what happens is that it looks a little less like amigurumi. Your finished project would look more like a classic plush or plushie. So I really like that quality about this velvety yarn. It just looks so soft and so much more like an actual stuffed animal as opposed to bumpy, hard amigurumis made with typical fibers like acrylic or cotton. Some beginner crocheters who haven't worked with velvety yarn before may find that it's a little tricky because it has less stitch definition and the stitches kind of blend into each other. So I do want to say that there are some tips and tricks for working with that. But the good news is that this yarn is not completely, like, you won't be blind working into it, because fur yarn, for example, like the faux fur yarn, will be the kind of yarn where you're really trying to like blindly feel for each stitch. But velvety yarn, you can still see your stitches somewhat. It's just a little harder to see than the traditional like acrylic or cotton yarn that you may work with. So it takes just a little bit of getting used to, but I think that with practice, it's usually crocheters have no problem with getting into working with it normally as they would with the typical acrylic or cotton yarns they use. I also want to comment on the crochet experience with this yarn. As you crochet, you will notice that the Baby Snuggle yarn is very smooth and you can glide through the yarn. So as you're working, it almost feels like a very therapeutic experience because your hook is going to just smoothly glide through each stitch. And I really love that because there's like no friction and it's a really pleasant experience to work with. I feel that it really makes crocheting more enjoyable and fun than it already is. So here's a final overview of what I feel, or my thoughts about this yarn. This yarn has so many pros to it, including the fact that it works up so quickly and easily. You can make large amigurumis in less time, and it has a great texture and feel to it while you're crocheting and in the finished project. It is so soft and so child-friendly. Little ones will love to cuddle with it. It also has a great variety of colors to choose from, so you won't feel like you're limited in terms of color choice. You might be wondering now what to make with this type of yarn. Well, I have a lot of sweet little projects for you to try out. Some are free and some are premium patterns, but I invite you to take a look at the different options. So let me start with the little free ones. I have this one here. This is called the Whale Squish. It's a little whale, as you can see, and it is definitely very squishy. And this little guy, along with the octopus squish here, is super quick to work up, really low count in terms of stitches, low stitch count. So you can work these guys up in no time. In fact, the octopus squish takes only about 20 minutes for me to make, probably no more than 30 for anyone, even beginners. And these are great because since they work up so quickly and with you know, not too much yarn at all, you can easily churn these out for craft fairs, or if you want to make some as gifts, they're wonderful as well. Great party favors, great birthday gifts, etc. All right, and I also have here the Cuddle Bunny. This is a lovey that little ones will love as a security blanket. Please note that if you are using this for or giving this to a baby, you'll want to make sure that the eyes are sewn on instead of using plastic safety eyes because it's a choking hazard. But this bunny lovey is crocheted completely in one piece and, almost crocheted completely in one piece. I crocheted and sewed the ears on separately, but the head, arms and legs are all done in one piece. So, great project for those of you who don't like sewing. I also have the cat in overalls here. I will eventually give him a name, but right now he is called Cat in Overalls. And I will have his pattern link in the description box below once he's done. As you can see, he's a quick one to make too. Not too many stitches at all, but he looks quite large. His tail and legs are actually crocheted directly onto his body. So what that means is you don't have to sew as many things. And he also, I think he's really cute. I have here in the same series this little bunny in a dress. She has a nice poofy dress here with lace edging, a little collar that you can put around her neck too, a little bow, and cute little shoes, and even an edging for her socks. So a lot of great details in this little bunny, and so much fun to work with different color combinations. I think she'd look great in lots of different colors. So that's her. And in that same series, I also have this dog with a hoodie, and he's got pretty much the same body as the cat doll because the legs are also crocheted directly on. But he also has a nice little hood to go over his head, like so. All right, and this pattern can be, if you get these patterns, you can also mix and match their ears, mix and match their accessories. So you can make this into a cat doll wearing a dress instead of a bunny, for instance, and be creative with it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed checking out my review of this yarn, and definitely take a look if you want to get it too. I've got the link in the description box below for you to go directly to the Hobbii website and see the Baby Snuggle yarn and all of its wonderful shades and colors. All right, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and have a great one. Bye now.